Today on Famous Criminals, we are talking about Fulio. Fulio is a role model, a leader in his community, and a good influence. Take Corbin, for example. When Corbin was missing, Fulio made a song asking where he was.
When Corbin Jones disappeared, Jones' remains were found exactly a year after he was last seen.
Corbin got kidnapped, they found his bones, he was right. Where's Corbin?
Now let's start from the beginning. Fulio was born in Jacksonville in 1998. He started gangbanging when he was in middle school under a set called Six Block or Ventureland. This gang is the most hated and the most violent gang in all of Jacksonville. One of their known members besides Fulio is K Shorty. Their most notable rival is of course ATK, which includes Queso and Young and Ace. It's also worth mentioning that they're allies with Young and Reckless under a bigger umbrella, KTA. When Fulio was 12 years old, his father died due to gang violence. Then when he was 15, his buddy Aaron died. And around this time, Fulio was attending an alternative school in Grand Park, and Grand Park is claimed by a gang called Head First. This gang has beef with Six Block, and when they found out that Fulio was affiliated with Six Block, they shot him. Members of Head First assumed that Fulio was responsible for one of their fallen members. Fulio obviously survived getting shot, but after the incident, he was expelled from the Last Chance school in Jacksonville. 2 years later, when he was 17, he was caught with a gun and he went to juvie for an unknown amount of time. I think he said it was a month. I don't know if he should have gone to jail, even though the gun wasn't registered to him. That doesn't mean he stole it. He could have purchased it from a friend. Of course, he's not going to say where he got it because that would be snitching. Now, around this time, he started building hype around his music, filming music videos in graveyards and in rival neighborhoods. He started a trend of dissing dead people, and it's really easy to diss dead people because it's not like they're gonna diss you back. Now let's talk about who he's beefing with. Starting with Queso, Fulio and Queso used to be bro dogs. Then Queso joined ATK and killed Bibby. Bibby was a part of Six Block, and he was like a little brother to Fulio. This song, Who I Smoke, celebrates the death of Techie and Bibby, who were part of Six Block, and Lil 9, who was a part of Young and Reckless. The song samples 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, a song that's most popular for being on White Chicks. Man, she should be splitting her $400 royalty checks with Terry Crews. Imagine being known for one thing your whole life. I mean, I bet she gives piano lessons now. Kids are like, teach me 1,000 miles. And she's like, I wrote that actually. The song Who I Smoke revitalized her, and now she's an honorary member of ATK. Fulio responded by making the song When I See You, which he filmed in Melvin Park, where Young and Ace and the ATK gang reside. Fulio made fun of an incident where Ace got shot and 3 of his good friends were murdered. Both Ace and Fulio said that there is no beef between them. However, they did go at it in a live once.
Label told me this personally on trading.
Bro, don't even ask me about that nigga, bro. What the fuck that nigga talking about, nigga?
Your homeboy was speaking on me, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up.
Ain't no label ever asked me about that nigga, man. Nigga know what the fuck going on, man.
Hey, listen, cuz you can't blackball me, cuz.
That nigga can't fuck with me, bro. That nigga can't fuck with me. That nigga ain't got no money, bro. That nigga can't fuck with me, bro.
Hey, Merchant ain't got no money. Merchant ain't got no money.
Ask the nigga how many homeboys he buying out.
Hey, hold on.
How many niggas he bought lawyers for?
Hey, Merchant ain't got no money.
Nigga ain't having that shit like I'm having this shit.
Hey, Merchant ain't got no money, bro.
You ain't having shit, nigga. You ain't got no money, nigga.
Bro, hey, I'm broke, ain't it?
Nigga ain't never touched no million. That nigga ain't never touched no million. Nigga on 23.
Hey, I'm broke, ain't it?
Every homeboy I got is in jail. I bet that all that got lawyers.
Hey, I'm broke, ain't it?
$200,000 lawyers. Nigga having that shit for real.
Hey, I'm broke, ain't it?
His next beef is with NBA YoungBoy. YoungBoy is friends with Young and Ace, and they have a few songs together. YoungBoy would mention Fulio in his songs multiple times, like dissing him, so when YoungBoy was touring in Jacksonville, Fulio rolled up to the hotel YoungBoy was staying at. And when YoungBoy saw Fulio and his crew, he retreated back to his hotel room. The only problem was, Fulio knew what room he was staying in, and I'll tell you how. YoungBoy was with the town Thought, and every city has a thought that bangs as many rappers and athletes as possible so she can get pregnant and take half their shit. Every city has one, Selena Powell, Brittany Renner, you name it. So Fulio recognized that YoungBoy was with the same girl that him and his boys gangbanged last weekend, and he texted her, and she told him what room they were in.
These rap niggas be real and shit, but these niggas be scary as fuck. Oh, TJ, bro, like, nigga holla at me, nigga, you be saying all that Fulio shit in your phone, nigga, see what's up? You high hotel behind your hotel doing shit, what's up, bro? Nigga trying to talk, bro. Nigga both of us got niggas got pulled, nigga. You don't wanna go to jail, right? You don't wanna go to jail for real. We could've fought, nigga. Bro. Oh, bet these niggas, man. You niggas that rap. You niggas need to get over. Man, you a tripping, nigga. Boy, you pussy ass bitch. Who on live?
Don't kick my headstone, but we ain't on no live, we ain't on none of that social media shit.
You bought that, come back here.
Check it out, man. Check it out. Check it out.
Come on, man. Y'all doing too much, man. All that shit, bro. Ain't no fucking kids. Man, nigga, not no fucking kids, man. Nigga ain't no none of that shit, man.
Man, imagine being the dude at the front desk getting calls about all the noise and commotion going on upstairs. I wonder if he actually went up there and told them, "Hey guys, can you keep it down? People are trying to sleep and fuck here." Yeah, you can't really commit a murder at the Marriott because they have cameras and shit, but hopefully YoungBoy gets out of jail soon. So Fulio's next beef is with Kodak Black, the Project Baby. Fulio claims that Kodak called him about Quando Rondo, who's bro dogs with YoungBoy, and Kodak is also a big fan of the song Who I Smoke. He's posted videos on Instagram of him dancing to it, and he's on friendly terms with Young and Ace. So Fulio took this as Black clicking up with Ace.
This man calling niggas in Broward asking them where I be at, asking niggas where Fulio be at. This man, why you asking niggas where I'm at for? Where I be at in Broward in Miami? Stop playing with me, bud. Hey, send this to Kodak, man. Them niggas you riding with the 2 funerals last, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. You was a bitch for real, man. You was a bitch for real, man. You don't want to see no other artists in Florida win. You hating on everybody. You hating on all your homeboys. You hating on everybody, bro.
So Fulio showed up to Kodak Black's old neighborhood, like in front of the sign and shit. And Kodak responded by saying he doesn't really know Fulio. I feel like since Kodak was pardoned by Trump, he's been trying to stay out of trouble and prove that he deserves to be free. So hopefully Fulio can be cool with Kodak and YoungBoy. It kind of seems like those beefs have simmered down a little bit recently, like it's not a big deal. On the contrary, he probably will never be cool with Ace because people have died surrounding their beef. Both of them have mocked their dead rivals. Those two getting along is as likely as Israel and Palestine getting along. There's one more beef I almost forgot. K Shorty is from 6 Block and has a little tension with Fulio because he feels like Fulio isn't doing enough for the people he grew up with.
So what's your relationship like with Fulio right now?
It's neutral.
Yeah.
It ain't no animosity, ain't no smoke. It's just like we don't see eye to eye right now. I feel like a lot of shit he could do better than what he doing out here. He can help more people than he helping, and he can affect, like, I feel like he could change a lot of people's lives that's around us. But like, he just feel like since he came up from nothing, ain't nobody give him shit that he not obligated to do nothing. But at the same time, these niggas out here riding for you every day, dying for you, bro. You can't do that, bro.
Fulio responded with this Facebook post. Now, this quote is from Proverbs, the Bible, and I feel like it's relevant to Fulio. Fulio made it popular to celebrate the demise of your enemy, and I feel like we're all guilty of this. When something bad happens to somebody we don't like, we get happy. And if you think about it, when Tupac died, Biggie did not celebrate it. Nowadays, people like to be as disrespectful as possible. If only people did have the ability to forgive and love their enemies, the world would be a better place if we cared about each other. It's crazy to think that this 2,000-year-old quote is still relevant today. Anyway, I'm out.